Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, crypto nerds of all ages, guess what? You're a day late and an algo short because this is yesterday's Algorand news. My name is Monty, and I am your crypto nerd. Alright, we got a lot to catch up on. This is like the last week and a half's worth of news. And actually, it's not even really all the news. It's just what has caught my eye recently. I've got a lot of catch up to do as far as the news goes. So let me see if I can take you along with this journey this week to try and catch up on some old news. So first up, ALGOfi and Lofty. So ALGOfi has enabled Lofty to allow their stablecoin to purchase Lofty tokens. Now, Lofty, if you're not familiar, and I can't believe that you aren't, but I'm going to go through it anyway. Lofty takes a house, turns it into an LLC, and then turns it into fractional home ownership, and basically sells that LLC on the secondary market, and then you, the LLC owner, can partake in rental income. So now, it used to be you would have to go to Lofty's website and you would have to plug in your credit card or your debit card or ACH transfer or something like that. So you would pay basically with fiat. If you're a U.S. resident, you could pay with U.S. dollars to buy a part of this house, and there's a management company and they pay out rent. Now you no longer have to pay with fiat. You can pay with stablecoin. This is a significant difference. Now, one of the knocks against Lofty initially was that really the NFTing of the LLC was just sort of it was cool, it was a nice idea, but it wasn't really necessary. Lofty was keeping track of all the necessary items to pay you out your rent anyway without the NFT, and it wasn't really, a strong use case. This enhances the use case significantly, in my opinion. The combination of being able to purchase this on-chain with stablecoin is a big jump. So now you can take your earnings from someplace else. Let's say you were staking on Yieldly or AlgoFi or AlgoStake or something like that. You've got $50 to $250, US dollars worth of, earnings there from staking. You used to have to take that off chain. Now you no longer have to buy Lofty. I think it's a significant upgrade. We'll keep watching them. I think they're going to keep coming up with new ideas. All right. Another real estate platform to keep an eye on is Pocket Properties. They were dormant. They were quiet for quite a while, and they made a shift recently from purchasing real estate to really just kind of working on the debt side of things, where you can pull together resources for someone else to borrow. And it works sort of like almost like a second lien or a cash out loan or something along those lines from my understanding. But they're still working on a lot of things behind the scenes. This is really interesting to watch. It's got a DeFi play now. Instead of being truly a real estate kind of fractional ownership play where Pocket Properties was purchasing the land or homes, now other people own the land, and Pocket Properties is sort of the go-between. They still got a vested interest in there somewhere, I think, but it'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. I'm watching them very closely, looking to actually have them on the podcast at some point in the near future as well. Para Wallet. So Para Wallet is the rebranded Algorand wallet, and there has been a lot of hoopla lately about ASA verifications. There were a couple of verified programs that rug pulled, that just deleted everything, skedaddled, vamonos, left town with everybody's money, and it's made a lot of people really skeptical. People are even skeptical of programs that are even verified and regularly attended Twitter Spaces, at events, and you just never know. So they proposed this verification system with 3 tiers: suspicious, validated, and verified. Suspicious is, hey, don't put your money here. This very likely could be a scam. Validated just means, yes, your information is correct. So very basic level, you've got an email address and probably a website. This verified has an additional stage, the most stringent of which is the ID verification, domain ownership verification. Those kinds of things are interesting. So you can't just spoof a domain and get verified. You're going to have to dox yourself in some way, shape, or form to get this verified shield, right? So you can get a check mark or you can get a shield. What do you think about this? It looks like it's not finalized yet. It looks like they're working towards bringing this into into the marketplace, and they're telling us that they've got a 30-day transition plan somewhere down here. I think 30-day grace period. So transition plan for existing verified projects. So someone like myself with the nerd token, the Algo Fund guys, we're gonna have to fill out some information to make sure that we get verified, and that's important. I think if this plan goes through, not a whole lot of projects will be verified. There's a whole lot of folks out there who are anonymous for whatever reason. They've got some valid arguments for remaining anonymous, but those anonymous projects will no longer be verified. Interesting. They're not verifying NFTs, by the way. I think that the NFT projects, because each one has its own ASA ID, is a lot more legwork to do. Speaking of NFTs, remember Limewire? This takes me back to like the old like dial-up days where it's like, right? And you would leave that like overnight to download 4 different versions of I don't know, right? Some kind of like Matchbox 20 song or something, right? I don't know what you're downloading on LimeWire. Beastie Boys. So whatever you were downloading on LimeWire would take overnight. You'd have to download like 3 different versions of the song because you're not sure which one was legit, and then your parents would get mad at you for downloading a virus. Well, they are back, and now they've got NFTs. So are we going to see music NFTs take a big jump up? So we've got Opulus, we've got Dequency, we've got Crescendo. We've got a lot of folks who are working kind of in that musical realm, the song that owns itself. Now, a lot of these things are not just a straight-up NFT marketplace. This will be interesting to watch. All right, last but not least, where are you staking these days, right? So Yieldly was the old tried and true. They've got a lot of staking options. They've had some issues, and we'll dive into those this week. But now they've also got Algo Stake. They've got Algo Fi. They've got Algo Fund is getting into this. By the way, I'm slightly biased here because we are partnering with Algo Fund. But Algo Fund has some staking options coming up as well. So tell me, where are you staking these days? Are you all over the Algo Fi? Are you over Yieldly? Are you pulling out? Are you never going back? What's the story there? Post it in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on Yieldly and who's going to take over the staking platform. All right, that's it for today, guys. Stay safe out there.